In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful, and everybody, how are you doing? We'll be doing great by the mercy and grace of Almighty Allah. My name's NA Saqib. I'm your IELTS trainer. Additionally, we're also teaching the students of spoken English for the last 20 years at the platform of Genius Institute, Lahore. Dear friends, we are also professional student visa consultants. We accept your applications for UK, Australia, Canada, America, and across Europe. Lots and lots of success stories can be found on our YouTube channel, Genius Institute Lahore. Dear friends, we are offering online classes and offline classes, on-campus classes. If you're interested in any one of them, you can contact our number given in the description. My today's lecture would be about IELTS Writing Task 2, as a matter of fact, and it's a very popular, a very famous essay. We'll be talking about its one kind today, and you know that it enjoys 5 different kinds, 5 types, 5 categories. But what category or type we are interested in today, it will be double question essay. This double question essay actually also has different other names, or it can be known as different other names, and they are 2 question essays, 2-part question essays, 2-way question essays, and direct question essays. As it is very much clear from its name that it has got 2 parts in it, and it's a double question essay, so there are 2 questions given at the end of the essay question. For example, first the question statement will be given, and then there are 2 questions which are given which need to be answered by the test taker. So it's actually lots of students do a bit of mistake and they don't answer both of them. In this way, they lose easy marks and they don't get the required band scores. Here, in this type of essays, the double question essay, you are actually asked 2 questions and you need to make sure that you answer both of them. I'm going to give you an example here, and first I will give you a question statement and then 2 questions will be given. For example, today more people are traveling than ever before. That's a question statement. Now, question number 1, why is this the case? Question number 2, what are the benefits of traveling for the traveler? So you should spend 1 paragraph on answering each question. So it's very straightforward. You actually need 4 paragraph, essay to accomplish this task. For example, as it is very popular, for example, in the beginning you will always be writing down the introduction, then there are 2 body paragraphs, and then last but not the least, it will be conclusion. So these are the 4 paragraphs which are the basic need of this question type, as a matter of fact. So I would like to just give you some very common themes today. For example, the themes from which most of the question types are taken from. Now, what are those themes? They will also give you an idea what kind of what kind of themes or what kind of subjects are needed to be prepared by the test taker for making a bit of preparation before going for the examination. So if you analyze, I have really analyzed hundreds of topics, and some topics from 2020, 2019, and all that stuff, and I have found out some common themes which can be of huge importance and huge benefit for you guys. If you happen to prepare these topics or these common themes, your maximum number of areas of essay writing will be covered. So what are those themes? Although all the question types are different, the structures are different, but as a matter of fact, you need to have ideas for writing something on your essay. So what are those common areas, common themes from where the essays are taken? Those are, number 1, social media, education, employment, travel, government, public transport, justice and crime, language and culture, environment, technology, health, society, and globalization. Most of the questions were taken from these themes, and you must get ready to come across any question type from these themes. I must say that if you prepare these themes, basically you will be able to answer any kind of question, provided you know about specific structure of each question type. So the best way to be ready is for writing you must be familiar with these themes. And what you must do, you must have the general reading. Reading is really the mother of all language, I must say, and you accumulate knowledge. Lots of things are there which are actually prepared through reading. For example, I will just let you know about 3 different things or triple effect. What would be there on you by reading or by having a general reading experience. So you need to generate ideas actually in your writing task during the test and come up with examples from your own knowledge and experience. And you have your lot of experience and knowledge if you have ample reading experience. And through reading, you actually have lots of areas covered. For example, you come to know about lots of vocabulary. You have a lot of reading skill, and this reading skill is not going to be beneficial for you for writing. It will also be helpful for you in your reading module of the IELTS. So you will be having a practice of reading through general reading. So general reading is highly recommended by my side, guys. And you will also be having a lot of knowledge, vocabulary, grammar structures, and then reading skills. You will be accumulating a lot of knowledge. So this knowledge will help you out in generating ideas for your essay. So this is really important. And how many kinds of essays are there in IELTS? There are 5 major kinds which are to be found in examination. What are those kinds? Number 1 is opinion essays. Number 2 is advantages and disadvantages essays. Number 3 is discussion essays. Number 4, problem and solution or causal solution essays. And number 5, what we are talking about today is the double question essays. So all these 5 kinds are really important. And if you happen to prepare those common themes which I've told you right now, you will be almost ready. And you will be just walking in the examination hall with a lot of confidence and with huge confidence and a lot of courage, as a matter of fact. My today's lecture's main purpose is to familiarize you with this question type, and that's double question essays. And what are the typical words here? You will be normally having 1 question statement, and there will be 2 following questions. So you have to prepare yourself for all that stuff. Now, first of all, my formula is just try to identify what question type the question given in the examination falls into, whether it is double question essay or opinion essay, advantage disadvantage essay, or problem and solution essay or discussion essay. So you need to understand which question type this particular question which has been given in the examination for you falls into the category of, and then analyze it. Analyzing means try to understand what are the keywords, what are the micro keywords, what are the instruction words, or what are the action words. Action words are actually to be found in the instruction words. Actually, there is always a question statement, and then there are instruction words, and the question words can be found in the instruction words. So you need to plan everything before starting your answer. Yeah, it's very good. You start planning about it, and you think what you will be writing down, in the introduction, body paragraphs, and in the conclusion. So you need to have a bit of planning before writing, practically for the examination. So you will also be able to recall over there in the examination hall, recall your specific structure which is needed for writing that question type. As you know that, as I've already told you, that there are there should be four paragraphs answer for this question type. For example, the first paragraph will be the introductory paragraph, in which we'll give the introduction. I will give you the step-by-step formula later on, but paragraph wise, first of all, you will write down the introduction. Then the second paragraph will be about the first question, and it will be answering the first question as a matter of fact. And second body paragraph, overall third paragraph, will be answering the second question, and then the last paragraph will be the conclusion, and it will be concluding everything, and it will be summarizing actually what you would have written in the body paragraphs. So my dear friends, now let me tell you something which is called a universal structure. I will be talking about the value of knowing the structure at the end of the essay, or the end of this actually question type, or the end of the lecture of mine. So must be careful about it. What I will tell you, it will be of huge importance. So in the introduction, you will write down two sentences. The first sentence will be paraphrasing the question statement, and the second sentence will be outline sentence, and in which you will mention both questions. And in the first body paragraph, you will write down the third sentence. You will actually give the answer to the first question directly. It will be also your topic sentence, the first sentence of each body paragraph. So in the first body paragraph, in the first topic sentence, actually you will answer the first question directly, and then in the next sentence you will be explaining why, and then in the next sentence you will further explain. So there are two sentences for explanation. Then in the fifth or sixth sentence you will give an example. Topic sentence, explain why, further explain, and then last but not the least is example. Example is always important to finish any body paragraph in particular. Then there is the main body paragraph number 2, or overall it will be the third paragraph, and then it will be sentence number 7. Answer second question directly, topic sentence. So you have to answer directly that question, and then in the 8th line or 8th sentence will be dedicated to explain why, and then 9 sentence number would be further explain it, and sentence number 10 will be the example. So it will be a kind of replica of the first body paragraph, but actually you are meeting or you are answering the second question here in the second body paragraph. And then conclusion. And you know that in conclusion you have to summarize the main points given in the body paragraphs. So summary is extremely important in this conclusion paragraph. Now I'm going to give you guys a sample question with answer with the fundamental blocks, what we have spoken about today. Right now I have given you the structure. I will be using that structure practically in this question type by giving you a simple question and answer. My simple question will be like this. Nowadays, the way people interact with each other has changed because of technology. Question statement. The first question, in what ways has technology affected the type of relationships people make? Second question, has this become a positive or negative development? So that was the question. Now let's see how we turn that question in fundamental blocks and write down the simple answer. In the introduction, that is the first paragraph actually of the writing, question will be paraphrased. The first one, the first sentence is paraphrasing of the question or rephrasing the question. You might have attended my lecture in which I have given you the solution through this problem, how in different ways a question statement can be paraphrased or rephrased very effectively and intelligently. Modern advancement have altered the way we communicate with one another. That's question paraphrased. Now the second sentence will be the outline sentence, in which I will just give a gist of both questions. I will mention both questions here in outline statement. This essay will discuss how we can now form bonds with people all over the world, and then state that on the whole, this is very welcome development. Now the body paragraph number 1. First of all, the topic sentence or the answer to the first question. For the first time in human history, people can communicate with someone they have never met before in a country they have never been to through the internet. Now explain why sentence. These may not be the same kind of friendships we traditionally form face to face, but it is hard to dispute that they are not relationships. Further explain sentence. Social media such as Facebook and Instagram provide a platform that allows us to chat and comment on someone else's life instantaneously. Now the example. For instance, there are now IELTS groups on Facebook where students can help and support each other by providing helpful resources and feedback on essays. That's it. It's actually happening. So this is really wonderful contemporary example. Now the main body paragraph number 2, topic sentence. It will be the answer to the second question directly. Overall, this new phenomenon has great benefits, principally of encouraging tolerance of other cultures. Explain why sentence. Before computers, we hardly ever came across someone from another culture letting individuals from all over the world to be in one Facebook group. Explain further sentence. This has led to people understanding that we are all mostly the same, and you should not judge someone because they were born in a different place. Now the example. For example, thousands of Palestinians and Israelis have joined the same online groups that show support for peace and solidarity, something that would not have been possible 25 years ago. Good example, rather wonderful example. So you must have an eye on the general knowledge and a bit of current affairs, what's going on, to put real life into your essay. Now the conclusion. In conclusion, the web has changed our interaction forever, making the world a global village where people can freely chat and form lasting connections, and this essay only sees this as a good thing that will continue to bring citizens of the world together. Now, that's the end of the question, simple question, and I've given you a perfect answer, a band 9 answer, as a matter of fact. Now, as I told you early on during the lecture, I'll be telling you about the controversy of the structure. Some people say that this is really extremely essential for getting high band scores in writing your module of the IELTS. But I must tell you, so lots of students actually keep asking me, sir, can I get a band 8 or 9 following this structure? I always tell, nobody can give you guarantee that you, by using certain structures, will be able to get band 9 or 8 or band 8 or 9 band scores. It's never ever possible. So you can't get high band scores only by using one structure. Yeah, it's important to use the right structure for getting the points, getting high scores in coherence and cohesion, because there will be certain sequence of the answer. So it will be giving you a benefit in fetching scores in coherence and cohesion. But on the whole, my dear friends, you need to have good vocabulary, rather, high range of vocabulary, grammar structures, range of grammar structures should be used, or you must also meet the requirements of the task response, that you must answer satisfactorily all the portions of the question. So if you do all that stuff, your format and structure will also be helping you certainly for doing all that stuff. But you need to have all this development, and you need to put this input in your essay for fetching good band scores, my dear friends. These things may boost your band scores, once for all. So you must use relevant ideas well to answer the question. That's it, my dear friends. Relevant ideas are also important for getting good band scores, because relevant ideas and relevant actual vocabulary, range of grammatical structures, and coherence and cohesion. You must also be using some linkers, linking words, linking phrases, which will also give a good actually boost to your band scores. My dear friends, if you are doing all that stuff, then these structure will also be extremely useful for you. Otherwise, structures only cannot help you out from this big trouble of writing your IELTS essay. My dear friends, thank you very much indeed for listening to this lecture patiently. I hope the structure, the practical question answer at the end of the lecture, I also told you about something related to the structures, the controversy of the structures, and initially I told you about this question type, and I gave you some valuable tips to enhance your reading, general reading, for becoming a good writer, because reading actually gives you a lot of momentum for your writing. Listening gives a kind of momentum to your speaking. All these skills are interlinked. You must be good at language, then you will be meeting the requirements of IELTS comprehensively and intelligently. Dear friends, I'll meet you soon with another uploaded video. Until then, take care of yourself. Bye-bye.